Okay, it was a close one, but I think I hit 50. So that's the score to beat for right leg against Sabanim, 50. Okay, now let's set up for Mr. McCullough on the left leg. Okay, now real quick, one of the rules of this drill, you cannot do this. Go ahead. You cannot keep your foot up in the air the whole time. You must bounce it off the ground. We're going to do a couple. There you go. It has to bounce off the ground. So I know some of you have great balance, but that's what you have to do. Okay, go. How many?
50.
50?
Yeah.
All right, you heard it. He tied me at 50. So that's the number, guys. That is the number to beat this week, if you can, to try to get up to the black belt level of speed and endurance. 50 front leg round kicks in only 30 seconds. 30 seconds, trying to see how many kicks you can do in those 30 seconds. Quick tips on when you do these is making sure you don't do the inside crescent block kick by accident. So when you're kicking this target, you don't want to hit with the inside of the foot like this. You want to make sure that the bottom foot's turned, your whole body's turned sideways, so you're hitting more with either the top of the foot or the bottom instep, or even possibly the bottom of the shin. But you don't want to hit with the inside of the foot. You want to hit with the top of the foot, okay? Every time you bounce, my heel didn't touch the ground. In other words, we don't have to go flat-footed. It bounces using the ball of the feet. So this helps you usually bounce up a little quicker. And the second tip I'm going to say, the arms. If you try to do this with your arms just down, relaxed, you're going to be a little slower. Bring your arms up and down, and down, and down. And that helps turn the hips over and kick a little faster. We also want to add some type of mental challenge for the black belt mindset. So the 6 pillars of discipline, one of them is responsibility. So what I want you to do today, this week, students, is first go up to your parents and ask them, what is one responsibility I should be doing every day? And if possible, the discipline part of it for the challenge is that I want you to complete that responsibility as soon as you can every day. In other words, not to have the procrastinate or waiting during the rest of the day. You want to have discipline to get it done as quick as you possibly can, as soon as you possibly can. So if it's something you can do in the morning, I suggest doing that right away once you wake up and then get that done. So that's kind of the challenge for black belt mindset, one of the pillars of discipline, responsibility. Or parents, if you're helping your child with this drill, what could be helpful is you just hold a pillow for them and look at the clock and tell them go, and at 30 seconds say stop, and ask them how many kicks they did, okay? This is a first of many weekly videos that we're gonna be putting out once a week. They'll usually be put out during the weekend, but it is Memorial Day, so we kind of, we're gonna wait to put this one out probably on Tuesday. But basically each video will have 3 things. It'll have the announcements of the week for the dojang. It'll have a physical challenge for the student to try out for the week, and a mental challenge as well. Okay. So the only announcements this week is this is the last week to sign up for our board breaking tournament, which is on June 20th. And so it's going to be a lot of fun. If we have about 16 people signed up so far. So you can still sign up online on our SquarePay site. For $30, the student will receive 3 boards and be put into a bracket to compete for a first, second, or third place trophy. It's going to be a lot of fun. And if June 20th, if you don't want to be here in the dojo and do a tournament, no worries. We're still going to probably put it over Zoom, so you can pick up the boards and do the board breaks at home as well. Okay, another announcement is also coming up a little bit more in the future. June 8th is when summer camp starts. June 8th is when our evening class times may adjust, so we'll be announcing those adjustments soon, but they'll most likely have to be pushed back 30 minutes starting at 6 p.m. But we'll be announcing those pretty soon.